And so over the next 2, 3, 4 months, as I look out, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those to me are the core assets of the digital asset ecosystem broadly, as I call it. The other cryptocurrencies to me are more venture projects. I think Solana probably is the one cryptocurrency that's maybe moving towards becoming a core asset. But I look at that broad background of the traditional macro, and I think it's very supportive for, core crypto.
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. Dan Tapiero discusses current trends in the crypto and broader financial markets, plus insights on macroeconomic factors such as interest rates, inflation concerns, and economic slowdowns around the world.
Well, I wouldn't really say that. I mean, they are, of course, because Bitcoin has massively outperformed gold over any time period, reasonable long-term time period. But I mean, look, as our funds are 10-year life funds. I'm a long-term investor. The difference between Bitcoin at 70,000 is nothing. For me, essentially, Bitcoin is at the all-time high. Whether it's 10 or 15% lower or higher, it's still, I think we'll be, over the next 6 months, I think we'll be over 100,000 in Bitcoin and probably over around 5,000 in ETH as well. I mean, I think there's a big bull rush coming. And look, sometimes gold is maybe a little ahead, sometimes it's behind. I think because Bitcoin is broadly speaking more of an emerging asset, at least versus gold, which is 5,000 years old, it tends to be more, there's more gamma there. It moves more quickly. And I think the upside, of course, in Bitcoin and ETH is much greater. But both are a reflection of global liquidity trends. And so when liquidity is plentiful, which I think the markets are beginning to sense that it's going to become, these liquidity assets move. What I would say more importantly is that with or without, or regardless as to where the short interest rate is, the Federal Reserve short interest rate, the activity in the on-chain world is up at least over 100% in the last 6 months. And that's with the rates having stayed to the same place. And I keep saying to people, look, when the interest rate was zero, Bitcoin was around 65,000, the peak in 21. Rates went to 5%. They're still there. And Bitcoin is now at the same price. When that short rate goes from 5 down to 2.5 or 3, Bitcoin should easily double just on that. Forget about all of the myriad wonderful developments going on chain and in this space, all the innovation. Forget about all of that. If you just look at that one measure, I think there's cause for being super bullish right here.
The number of Bitcoin wallets holding 100 BTC or more has just hit a 17-month high after a surge in hodling over the past month. Data shared by blockchain analytics platform Sentiment in an August 31X post shows over 283 wallets managed to cross the 100 Bitcoin mark in August. As crypto prices have let retail traders down, Bitcoin whales are growing in number. A net gain of plus 283 wallets, holding at least 100 BTC has emerged in just 1 month, Sentiment said. The now 16,120 such wallets on the network has broken a 17-month high. In the same period, Sentiment reported that wallets with at least 10 Bitcoin, known as sharks, have also been increasing their holdings. Overall, the blockchain analytics platform estimates all these wallets, which range between 10 and 10,000 Bitcoin, have collectively accumulated over 133,000 coins worth more than $7.6 billion in the last 30 days. Adam Back, the CEO of Blockstream and inventor of Hashcash, noted that since the Bitcoin price dipped from over $62,000 to around $58,000 on August 28, whales have been on a buying spree. Whales back buying 450 BTC/date every minute all day long, since dip on 28th, same as Bitcoin mined per day. Go ahead, sell them cheap corn, he said. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which gauges crypto market sentiment, sits firmly in the fear range at 26 at the time of writing on September 2. Throughout August, the index showed more days of fear than greed, with an average rating of 37. Despite this, Breedlove founder Vivek Sen suggests that the increased whale activity might be a positive sign for the market. He says historically, significant whale buying has often preceded new all-time highs for Bitcoin. The last time whales bought a lot, Bitcoin hit a new ATH, Sen said.
So this really is a global macro phenomena, the invention of cryptocurrency, the advent of crypto. I always say it's the biggest global macro trade of all time, largely because you have people in each country around the world who actually, up and down the socioeconomic strata, no matter what your wealth is, no matter, own cryptocurrency. And so it's very widespread, the ownership. And so, and that's because it's decentralized to begin with. And, I think this is something that we haven't seen before. Global currencies, which I traded for many, many years, realistically, there are only like 15 currencies that are really tradable, and now, well, not only do you have many different cryptocurrencies, but you have people all around the world able to transact in all sorts of things all the time. I mean, it's a phenomenal innovation. I just don't know why everyone else is taking so long to get it, right, in terms of global adoption being further along. The people, the initial adopters, let's just call it, who maybe originally have only maybe purchased a little bit of Bitcoin and ETH, are becoming more crypto native. And maybe they're using their ledger live off their ledger to get into DeFi. People are more active staking. I think there's a little bit of this, hysteria around the meme coins. Again, there's a reason for it, but I wouldn't push that too much. Stablecoin, I think stablecoins, especially on, for instance, Tron, have exploded. When you look at the revenues of the top 4 blockchains, you've got ETH, Bitcoin, Solana, Tron. 3-4 years ago, it was really just Ethereum. There was no building on top of Bitcoin, right? Solana did not exist. Tron essentially was not used as a payments network. So I think, there are many more use cases that I think are developing that are crypto native. And so for the crypto native people, I think that digital asset world, the on-chain world.
Bitcoin thus finished August down 8.6%, below its average of 1.75% gains, per data from monitoring resource CoinGlass. Its figures likewise reveal that September is historically a poor month for BTC, with average losses totaling 4.5%. Local level taking a beating, wouldn't be surprised if it gives way eventually. Popular trader Crypto Chase wrote in part of an X post about short time frame market activity. Bulls want to see 55.5 to 56.5K hold or decisive P8 above 61K tilde. Losing 55K likely means 51K tilde. Fellow trader Exitpump noted aggressive short selling at the day's local lows, with the weekly close now hours away. Bitcoin continues to retest the channel bottom. Trader and analyst Rect Capital continued while analyzing the weekly chart. Bitcoin needs to weekly close above $58,450 to confirm the channel bottom, black as support. Retest is still in progress. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.